Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Pistons hosting the Heat, and the Heat are 4-point road favorites. The over-under is at 218.5. The Heat are minus 175 on the money line, and the Pistons are plus 145. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. These teams have played each other twice this season. The home team won both games. The Heat 106-98 in Miami. The Pistons 123-121 in OT in Detroit. Lineups for this game are supposed to be Hero, Robinson, Butler, Highsmith, and Bam. And this is the first time I've seen Butler's name without a injury designation. And then Cunningham, Ivy, Hardaway, Fontecchio, and Duran, who is listed as off injury. Lineups are not being confirmed yet. That's just who's supposed to be there. Head-to-head, the Heat are 8-2 against the Pistons in their last 10. The home team's won the last 2 games, like I already said. The home team is 5-5. The underdog has covered the last 3 games that they've played against each other. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line, while the underdog is 7-2-1 against the spread. The under is 7-3, and the under at 218.5 is also 7-3. The game they played in Detroit went over. The game they played in Miami went under. And I credit that to young teams going to Miami on a weekend and going out and partying and not really being prepared to play in the game. It sounds really strange, but it seems to come through, especially with the younger NBA teams. The Heat are 7-3 in their last 10. They are 5-5 against the spread. The over is 6-4. They've won their last 4 games. They covered 3 out of the 4 of those games, and the over hit in 3 out of the 4 of those games. 227, 232, 235, 218. 41-point win they covered, 10-point win they covered, 9-point win they covered. All 3 of those games went over, and then a 10-point win they did not cover by the half a point. And that was what I said in the last game with the Raptors, that I was going to take the Raptors for that extra half because they've beaten the Raptors twice this season, or the last 2 times they beat them by 10, and that extra half was the difference. The Pistons are 3-7 in their last 10, 3-7 against the spread. The over is 7-3. 235, 250, 231, and then 222 points. 21-point loss didn't cover, 10-point loss they did, 9-point win they covered, and then a 24-point loss they didn't cover. And the Pistons are another one of these wonderful teams that, because they're so bad, you can get them on alternate spreads that are not ridiculous, getting a ridiculous amount of points, because you know that most of these teams, if they get a healthy enough lead, are going to pull their starters against them. I'm going to take the Heat on the money line. I understand the home team won both of these games, but the Heat are fairly healthy in this game. I will take the Pistons getting the points, and I'm going to go over in this one. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.